can you tell us about the story behind Run to You, the song itself?
The original.
The original.
Okay, can you please share us a little story about the original version of Run to You?
The
So all of
lyrics.
us know that Run to You, the version of Whitney was for another project, big project. And how did you come about the original lyrics and the version of Run to You?
Go ahead, Doug, you can take it.
Well, it's a longer story than we have time for here, but basically, every songwriter in the world, certainly every songwriter and publishing company in Los Angeles who had done anything at all were approached by the filmmakers, the record company, about Whitney doing this movie, and they needed a few songs. And they gave us a page of listing different places in the movie where they needed the songs, and a little something about each song they needed. And we wrote Run to You as originally a breakup song, which is now the version that MMG has done. That was the original lyric. And to make a long story short, after jumping through lots of hoops, they loved the song, Whitney loved the song, and we thought, okay, we're in, let's go buy a yacht, and we'll sail it around the world because it's going to be an amazing movie and it's going to be huge. And then we were in the studio working on another record by a guy named Ray Charles, actually. We got a call from the director of the film saying, oh, we love the song so much and it's so great, we just have one little thing we'd like to do. We want to change the placement of the song from the end of the film, where it was going to be a breakup song. If you know the film The Bodyguard, Whitney Houston's character and Kevin Costner's character ended up breaking up and having to go their separate ways. And now we wanted to put it early in the film where they fall in love, and the director just said, you can change it, right? No problem, right? So of course, that was it.
Well, we thought we were gonna, we couldn't believe that he was asking us to write the lyrics, but Ted and I just stuffed it in and said, no problem.
Problem, babe, and we did. We wrote the
lyrics,
and the version you did know, that's the version everyone knows.
and that's the one that everyone knows. You know, the original chorus that you heard of MG, I want to run to you, I want to run to you. Oh, there I go, I lost my connection, hold on.
Like I always did before.
Recording in progress.
Okay.
I'm going to run to you, how I want to come to you, but you're not there to run to anymore. That's the breakup song. What ended up being the iconic version was to take a chance on the song. I want to run to you, I want to run to you. Won't you take me in your arms, keep me safe from harm. I want to run to you. But if I come to you, will you stay or will you run away? And that's what ended up, you know,
This record we did with Whitney in the studio, and that's a whole other story. When we have about 4 or 5 hours, we can tell you all the Run to You stories. We're about
we were very honored. We were invited to come watch Whitney record our song in the recording studio.
We made this record with Whitney now. We weren't invited to come watch.
But you worked with David on the keyboard, but then we were invited to come watch it with the vocals. And then we were invited to shoot the video.
All right.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That's a little bit of the Run to You story.
All right.
Condensed version.
Do you know that Run to You is one of the biggest karaoke songs of the Filipinos? So you know Filipinos love karaoke, right? And Run to You is like one of the top songs that
It's
are
an
being,
anthem.
they're being, sorry?
It's an anthem.
Yes, it's an anthem. It's an anthem of everyone who's in love and heartbroken and lonely and happy again, you know. That's everyone's love song. So,
That's really sweet.
A story of
okay.
how they were able to see MMG.
Okay, so
Discover.
Judge and the birthday boy, Alan, everyone is so curious. How did you, hello?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone is very curious. Can you please take us back to that day when you discovered the video of MMG? How did everything start? Can you please share the story to us?
I'll start it. It happened. I was, believe it or not, I was going to physical therapy for my back. And my physical, can you hear me? And my physical therapist is Filipino. And my physical therapist, Alex Reyes, said, Alan, you should do a concert tour in the Philippines because the Philippine people know you and Judd's songs. They know all the words to all of your songs, and you should go there. And I said, well, I don't have any connections to go there. And he said, well, let me play you the singer that I really love, that I listen to. And he played me MMG. And I come to find out that MMG is like the James Kingdom of the Philippines. And when I looked at the videos, he sang our song that Bill and I wrote, I Don't Have the Heart. So I reached out to him, just told him, said, I love what he's doing, and this is Alan, Rich, and Jen and I wrote I Don't Have the Heart, and we love your voice, and I'd love to send you some songs. And so that's how it started.
Alan's telling the story. It started with him because I got a phone call from him saying, man, I heard this guy sings in the Philippines. I don't know who he is, but he's great. You should hear him. He's amazing. We should give him some of our songs. So I said, okay, send him. And I thought, wow, Alan's right. The guy is great. And that's how we met up with MMG, and then we talked to him and Edward on a Zoom. We had a great Zoom with them. They're great guys, and we loved talking to them. And they said we could use some fantastic ballads and just evolve.
And I sent him that song, but as a bonus, I said, since you're such, as a bonus, I sent him the original demo of our Whitney songs and the bodyguard with the original lyrics when the song was meant to be a breakup song before it was changed to a breakup song to Take a Chance on the song for the movie, which we then had to rewrite. The song that everybody knows is the one that we had to rewrite. But I said, I'm doing this as a little gift because I think it's so great. And I thought you might like to get the original lyrics and the original demo. And then we said, well, I want to record this. Can we record this? And we spoke to our publishers and we went through a few machinations. And then we got clearance. He's the first person to ever record the original lyrics. And that's a big deal. So, here we are.
Alright.
Wow, it's a very big story. Alan, did you immediately submit the songs to MMG, to the management, after you saw the video?
I did.
Okay.
I took batch of songs, and one that we wrote with Chris Walker, and MMG knew who Chris Walker was, he could sing his song. And we sent him one of our favorite songs that we've ever written, Your Love Is All I Know. And he chose that one, and he chose Run to You. And those were the two he recorded, and was thrilled and so proud of the job he did on those songs.
Alan and John, you just don't know how great and how amazed all the Filipinos are because of what you did, because of your discovery. Thank you very much for taking time and for giving the song, for entrusting the song to MMG. It's a big song. It's a global hit. It's an iconic hit. So just hearing that you entrusted the original version, which we now call the app version, to MMG, it's such a very, very great blessing. Thank you for trusting MMG. MMG, here's the guy. Can you come closer, MMG? Say hi to our two bosses. Do you have anything to say to Alan and to John? Alan is the birthday celebrant.
Yes, I just want to say happy anniversary, Sir Alan, happy birthday.
Hey, how are you? We're
Hi,
fine.
sir.
Fine, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I would like to, some way, I would like to come to America and sing here in America. That, it's not in our hands, but maybe together we can figure out a way.
Yeah.
Hopefully, sir.
Yes. It's actually the ultimate goal, sir. MMG singing Run to You, this version in America.
That's our goal
Let's
too.
make it happen.
Well, I have an idea. I mentioned it to Judd and I mentioned it to them. I don't know if it's going to happen, I asked them a question, and I don't want to give it away, so maybe I'm just putting it in the universe, to make it happen. But you know, we have a very big show here. I probably have it. You have it in the Philippines called The Voice. You know The Voice?
Yes, the voice.
The voice, yes, sir.
I have a friend who's very high up in The Voice, and I asked MMG if I could get him on The Voice, bring him to America.
Wow.
But I don't know if I can do. But I'm going to try. But before I can say I can try, I have to know that they would come. I don't want to put my go and ask and then have to say, well, I can't come. So we'll wait. You know, Amy and Edward will give me an answer, and once I know what their answer is, then I will reach out to my person. And God knows it as well. But that's it. You know, faith is all about taking stuff.
Yes.
And just like I took a chance by going online to Facebook Messenger and reaching out to AMD, sometimes miracles happen that way.
Yes, it's really a miracle. It's really the perfect time for MMG. And both of you are there for him. Thank you so much. Trying alone is already a big blessing. Trying to get into the voice is already a big blessing. So thank you in advance.
Okay, well, I can't promise anything. All I can do
Yeah.
is to see if we can make it happen.